Hey, we've been asked by a lot of our customers around the world that they would like me to put together a little short video of really talking about, what is UltraBase and why UltraBase. I recently got back from the FSB show in Cologne, Germany. We spoke to probably 300 people in a 4-day period. So we got pretty good at trying to summarize this as quickly as possible. So I'm just going to go through a few minutes here, talk about the different features of UltraBase systems, how we got here, what it is, and why we believe it is a true industry changer for the synthetic turf industry. So first and foremost is, what is UltraBase Systems and how did we get here? It goes back almost 12 years ago when I first developed the Torlinks panel system. I own both Creative Sport Concepts, which is the manufacturer of Torlinks, and Innovative Base Technologies, which is the manufacturer for UltraBase Systems. And Torlinks was a product that I developed that I wanted to show that the construction of synthetic turf putting greens by excavating soils and replacing with rock and concrete was really, to me, an antiquated way of building a synthetic turf surface. I didn't think that you got the perfect roll that you needed. And as a homeowner, I didn't want to have a monolithic mass in my backyard. So that's how the whole process started. We have now, in the last 12 years, we are selling Torlinks panels in over 37 countries, and we are on all 7 continents. In fact, we have putting greens in Antarctica, of all places. So the technology has really taken off. And what was happening for us is that guys were getting very excited by the technology. We were selling to really every major backyard putting green company in the world. And they were getting more adventurous, as was I, of like, how big can we go? What can we make next? And that obviously knew we were going into athletic fields. So that started the development of UltraBase Systems. And essentially, people say, well, there's products out there that are doing base replacements. There are foam pads, there's shock pads. What is UltraBase? Why is it different? Why do you think this is truly the future of the synthetic turf industry? And my answer is pretty simple. We are a structural based system, first and foremost. We are the structure. And by that I mean that when you are going down with a compacted stone base or concrete or asphalt, you're creating a structural layer between the ground and the synthetic turf. Well, that's what I do. Our system is designed to do that. It's incredibly strong. We are able to take enormous load ratings, which I'll go into momentarily. But essentially, we are the structural layer between the turf and the ground. So we are the base. We're not a shock pad. We're not a drain system. First and foremost, we are a structural base. Now, that said, we are an amazing vertical and horizontal drainage system. We are an incredible shock attenuation system. We create perfect planarity between panel to panel, which is going to give your field an incredible look. We have patents on our non-turf slide system, which basically allows the turf to rest on the panels and not move. And that's huge when you're talking about not getting movement during infilling or even during play. Our system also is designed to allow for expansion and contraction. One of the issues I've heard of other products on the market that there are movements that occur which can eventually cause a heaving in the system. Well, we've designed it to where each panel has a floating system between each panel so that when they interlock together with our patented locking system, that allows movement to occur in and out for each panel. So that if you build a field that's 100 by 300, it's going to stay 100 feet by 300 feet because all the movement is occurring inboard. And that allows us to make sure that after we get built, regardless of the temperature that we're building at, we're going to allow for that expansion joint if it's cold, or we're going to know it's being taken up when it's hot. All that is accounted for, and hence the field's going to be perfectly the way that we want it. The panels also create an R factor, which begins to help in keeping the ground below it cool or warm, primarily warm. So you're dealing with frost heave conditions, and that always can help in trying to eliminate the effects of frost heave. So all the features that I'm describing are really what UltraBase is. It's a complete system. It's something that we've worked very hard on to try to make one complete system, and that's why we believe and know that the system works.